Whoa. Oh, hey. Welcome back to another video. This video is about the 5 ways that I maintain my mental health and up my productivity during lockdown. So I partnered with HP for this video, and one of the central ideas at HP is that technology should not diminish or replace humanity, but enhance it. And when I told them that I'm going to be making a video sharing my strategies for combating mental health issues and upping my productivity due to lockdown, they wanted to be a part of it. So let's check out one of their products. So I have here the HP laptop, 15.6 inch anti-glare micro edge design. Great for someone who enjoys multiple workspaces, always on the go, such as myself. So let's get into the video. 5 ways I look after my mental health, sponsored by HP. So in this video, I'm not going to be telling you what to do because I'm not a doctor or a psychologist. However, I am going to tell you what has worked for me, and hopefully that can help you. If you've seen my previous videos of me getting sick with coronavirus or dealing with the mental side of things, link here, then you know that I'd reached a new low, a place I'd never experienced before. So adjustments had to be made. And here they are, my top 5 ways that I manage my mental health and up my productivity during lockdown. Number 1, win the morning routine. I wake up, drop out of bed, do 100 push-ups. Just kidding. I definitely don't do this. No, but for real. I wake up and I'm thirsty, so I drink some water. But then I go and I stretch for 5 to 10 minutes or whatever my body needs. I go upstairs and I enjoy the process of making a cup of coffee. Then I sit outside in the sun, if the sun's out, enjoy the cup, and think about what I want to get accomplished that day. This whole process for me reduces anxiety and negativity. I don't bring my phone into my room anymore. I leave it at my work desk. So I actually wake up naturally. I can do that right now because it doesn't matter if I wake up at 9 or 10. I just basically wake up after 8 hours of sleep. But sometimes if I need to wake up a certain time, I've actually found an old alarm clock that I've brought back and I use now in my room. So I've listened to a lot of Tim Ferriss, and he's all about morning routines. He says, pick 5 things that you want to do in the morning. If you accomplish any 3 of them, then you've won the morning. It could be any of these routines: journaling, meditating, stretching, or hanging, listening to music, reading, but not the news, making tea, showering, or even incorporating a cold shower, etc. You get the idea. Some people like to make their bed in the morning as the first win of the day. That works for some people. However, I feel like it's like I'm tricking myself into thinking that I've accomplished something when I'm just gonna mess my bed up later again. So why am I doing this thing that brings me no value? Although I get it, if you're an orderly and a clean person, this is definitely something that's tried and true and definitely works for some people. And if my future wife is watching, I'm willing to make a change if it brings you joy. I'm such a simp. All right, we've won the morning. So number 2, it is control what you can control. So while I was sick, I was consuming so much negative media, and it started to make my thoughts negative and slightly anxiety inducing. So now I'm ultra careful what media I consume, because you can never really control what the mainstream media or even social media will bring. It's all surprise. You can never really plan what you're going to see. Of course, it's important to stay informed and be in tune with the laws and bylaws of your region. However, the news these days is just speculation and opinion, and news agencies are just pumping out recycled old material, just trying to create new headlines.
Let's take a look at the global pandemic numbers now.
Who've died from
America
coronavirus
is now the
grim
epicenter.
milestone of 20,500
The federal government
deaths.
is failing.
May have been exposed to the coronavirus.
Another huge spike in unemployment claims.
All right, let's see what we can learn from the National Post. Huge news. Adele lost a lot of weight. Real estate is down. Hundreds of millions could be wasted. What is lockdown costing Ontario? How will the country reopen? Social distance, stay at home. We got it. I realize it's so tempting just to always talk about the latest updates with coronavirus. Did you hear about Korea? Did you see what happened in Italy? I'm not saying bury your head in the sand. However, stay in tune to how this media affects you. Unfollow and unsubscribe to the news sources and people that don't motivate you. Follow the sources that encourage you to be better. Surround yourself with a positive stimulus. Moving on to number 3, We all know that we need to exercise, and I'm not here to tell you once again. However, over the past few years, and definitely over the past few months, I've definitely noticed how closely tied my physical and mental health really are. I simply cannot have one without the other. So instead of just saying, hey, exercise, I'll be specific. Choose and document an exercise challenge. So roughly 2 weeks ago, I started the Matt Does Fitness, which is a YouTube channel, 100 push-ups a day challenge. 100 push-ups isn't something crazy or super challenging. Just kidding. But it does make me work, especially in those times that I really don't feel like doing anything. It forces me to get up so I won't lose the challenge, and then after I'm completed the 100, I'm feeling slightly accomplished. And then here's the beauty of it. The classic chain reaction starts. Action creates action. My blood is now pumping, my heart rate is high, I'm now warm, and I'm motivated to do either more exercise or complete some other sort of task. I highly recommend choosing an exercise challenge. If you want to do the push-up challenge, then try your maximum set of push-ups. For example, if you can only do 10, then times that by 3 and then do 30 in a day. So I can do roughly 30 to 35 push-ups in one go. So I times that by 3 and it's like 3 sets of push-ups in a day. But do any exercise challenge that excites you. And if nothing excites you, then just keep it easy. The goal is accountability and completion, not exertion. So here's an example of what I looked like in Colombia the day before I came home, and what I'm looking like now since I've been managing my routine, my exercise, and my eating. I'm feeling way better. And moving on to number 4, invest in something monetarily. And that could be anything. It could be a language course, it could be a breathing course, it could be the Iceman Wim Hof's cold shower course, new software, hardware. When you put your money behind something, it helps you stay loyal to your goals and to your time investment. It helps you put in the work and it ups your accountability. So even though the funds might be a little low at this time, if you're lacking the resources, for example, good exercise equipment or a new non-stick frying pan, etc., now might be a good time. Also, if you're looking how to better edit photo and video, then like I said at the beginning of this video, HP Computers is great for that. This HP laptop has a fast and reliable processor. You can experience powerful and responsive performance that boosts your productivity. It has a 10th generation Intel Core i5 quad-core processor. It also has an SD reader, heck yeah. Full HD 2 million pixel display with vibrant image quality. HP True Vision camera, rich authentic sound, up to 10 hours battery life. It only takes 45 minutes to charge from 0 to 50% battery. So for $599 here we have a light, good looking, affordable, entry-level laptop. If you're interested, here is the link on Amazon. Just pause here to look at some of the specs. So tackle those projects and games on the go with ease. So that brings us to number 5, and this might be harder for some than others, but it is sunshine and nature. I've always known how much I needed nature and the outdoors. However, from time to time, I do forget. Being sick with COVID-19 definitely reminded me of this importance. Nature doesn't really need us, but I certainly need nature. I read a great, I think it was an Instagram bio the other day. It said, I just need sun and water. Basically, I'm a houseplant with emotions. So I know walks have been a big part for a lot of people during this lockdown, and same for me. I go for jogs most days and it's become the absolute highlight of my day. I mean, who am I kidding? My jogs are so slow, I might as well be calling it walking anyways, but when you can just get into maybe a forested area of the city or into a park or wherever, just get immersed with some sunshine and some fresh air, it really, really does help. Bonus tip, and it's a good one, is book a post-lockdown trip. Most companies, agencies, booking places are giving 100% money back guarantees if the trips don't happen. And it gives you perspective. If you book a trip for later in the fall or the winter, it allows you to look forward to something. And if it doesn't happen, then no worries, you get your money back. But it gives you that long-term perspective, and allows you to re-hone your focus back onto your work or yourself. Also, one thing that's really great about this time is FOMO, I think, does no longer exist. No one is doing anything that's really that fun unless they're breaking the law. So since you're not missing out on anything, now is really the time to invest in your routine, your productivity, and of course, your physical and mental health. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you've been doing to maintain your mental health, up your productivity during these unforeseen times that we find ourselves in. I hope you found this video valuable. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you aren't already. I will see you in the next one. Oh, hey, maintain my